Konnichiwa. Nihongo Azu desu. Good day. I'm Nihongo Azu. This is my Japanese, I guess, channel where I'm going to be teaching myself Japanese and hopefully passing on some good knowledge to other people. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy. I hope that you learn. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm not really a teacher. I am really good with language, but I generally find I'm pretty good at tutoring people, but tutoring and making videos are two entirely different things. So, how do you learn Japanese? Well, what's a good way to start learning Japanese? Well, the first thing you need to do when learning Japanese is to learn the basic syllabary, bleh, the letters, characters, whatever you want to call them. I can't pronounce the word. So how do you do that? Well, there's several things you can do. There's some decent books out there, but honestly, a lot of people have told me that the books just aren't as good as the product that I'm going to show you right now. These, and they come with both Katakana and Hiragana, are flashcards. And these flashcards are made by White Rabbit Press Publishing. They have a New York office and they have a Tokyo office. And they actually make a lot of flashcard products. I will be making videos about all their products because I do use all their products. And they also can import products for you from Japan using inter-office transferring. Basically, they ship something from their Tokyo office to the New York office, and then they ship it to you if you're in the US, or if you're in Japan, they'll ship it directly from the Tokyo office. So these are really cool. I'm going to show you what these are and how they work. These come in a set. You get both the Hiragana and the Katakana, excuse me. And on one side, I don't know how well you can see that, probably not very well since my camera does not have autofocus, is the Hiragana. I'm sorry, this one's Katakana. The pronunciation, the character, and a quick memory device. Also, 5 vocabulary words. On the alternate side, this is the, I guess, the quiz side, you see the character only in by itself. You see 4 different fonts that you will see it printed as. And of course, you have the 5 vocabulary words down here, only in kana. And then you have the stroke order diagram that shows you the stroke order. And the cool thing about these cards is that they have really good hints as to how to remember the characters, and they also have the vocabulary. They do, as I said, they also have the 4 print styles. And of course, because they're flashcards, they're really easy to go through and work with. And of course, they have the vocabulary words, which means you have the opportunity to learning vocabulary while you're learning the characters. So I'm just going to show you a quick, my computer is kind of jittery right now, a technique for doing this. When you first get the cards, they are in order. I recommend that you start with the Hiragana, as that is the most prominent set used in Japan, aside the kanji, of course. And when you get them, the first thing you want to do is shuffle them up a few times. That way they're not in any particular order. And then, what I do, whenever I start a new flashcard set, is I go through them all on the answer side, and I simply just basically I flip through them and I read them. Ah. I don't spend a whole lot of time on any one of these cards. I just go through them really kind of quickly, and I'll do this about 3 times around the whole set. Basically going through each one of them, and every time I do this, I reshuffle, and I cut, and I do it again. And what I'm actually doing here, I'm doing it kind of quickly because I have a 10-minute video limit. I just look at the character, say the word. Te, ta, su, ha, fu, o, a, se, nu, yo, ke, to, o, ri, I, chi, na, yu, shi, and so forth. I did it 3 times. Now that I've done that 3 times, the next thing I do is I go to the question side. And I'm going to show you the technique that I use. I'm going to get really close to the camera here. When I am not at a desk or a table, I look at the question and I see if I can identify it. That's it. If I can identify it, it goes to the back of the stack. Okay? If I cannot identify it, or if I identified it incorrectly, I looked, and instead of putting it to the back of the stack, I put it about halfway point. Okay? The idea here is that the ones I do know don't get repeated very quickly. The ones I don't know come up again and again. This actually promotes learning fast and quick and efficiently. When I'm at a desk, I'll do the same thing, but I'll create 2 piles. So I'll be creating 2 piles, you know, don't know, don't know, don't know, no, don't know, don't know, don't know, no, don't know, don't know, don't know, no, don't know, don't know, no, no, yes, no, wait. No, 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 yes, no, no, whatever. You get the idea. And I repeat this, and of course, ones I do know, this is going to be a little strange for some people. The ones I do know, when I'm done with the set, I put on the top and I review them. This is strange, but I review the ones I do know first, and then I go on to review the ones I don't know. Every time you go through the stack, this is very important. Every time you go through the stack, you want to shuffle them. This actually helps to deter learning the sequence of the cards and allows you to focus more on learning what the meaning are. A lot of people say that using this, they actually were capable of learning the kana, Katakana and Hiragana in under 3 to 5 days, as opposed to using books, which took them weeks to learn. I did this the first time round, and I had them all learned in 1 day. Of course, I forgot a few of them, but so what I will do every day is I'll shuffle the deck and go through them one more time, separating out the ones I do know and the don't know. Then what I'll do is with the ones I don't know, I'll study them. I'll take the ones I don't know, and I'll just go through this side, the answer side, and I'll just, you know, study them a little bit. I'll look at the card, look at the hint, look at the usages, look at the answer, look at the character, look at the hint, and do this over and over again. Again, like I said, the ones I don't know, I'll do this with. And just like the first time I went through the cards, I'm gonna do this 3 times with every card, shuffling each time. It's gonna be a little more difficult to shuffle just a short number of cards, but and then go study them again. And then once I've done that, this is gonna sound strange, but I'm gonna shuffle. Once I've studied them, I shuffle them back in with the ones I do know, and go through them again. And even though I was able to master them all in 1 day, I actually do go through them about once every 2 or 3 days now. It just helps me, you know, remember. And don't forget, there are Katakana and Hiragana cards. Once you have all the cards on one set learned and the other set learned, you can actually take both sets, shuffle them together, and do it that way. Also, you can do the same thing, but instead of the characters, learn the words, the vocabulary words. So, I hope this was a helpful video for you, and I'll put a link to where you can buy these cards over here in the description bar. Have a good day.